In this exercise, we're going to be dimensioning this part here. So let's choose our datum features. I'm going to choose the bottom surface here in the front view. I'll choose the left surface here, and then the back surface. Again, these are fairly arbitrary because I don't really know the function of the part. It does look like this part sits down on something, so the bottom surface makes sense as far as the datum feature, but otherwise it's hard to say. Alright, so I'm just going to start picking off features. The first feature is a hidden feature, so obviously I don't want to dimension in the front view. I'll do that in the right side view. The next feature would be here, and then the height of the part. Now over in the right side view, we can see that the height of the cylinder is the same height as the overall height of the part, so we don't need to dimension that one separately. It's clearly shown in the right side view that that's the case. Alright, so let's do the horizontal dimensions. So I will put this one. I need to locate where the center of the cylinder is. But we don't want to do that in the rectangular view. We want to do that in the circular view. So I'll do that in the top view here. The next feature would be the center of the hole. So we could do that in the top view as well. There's a couple different ways of thinking of this. If you think that the cylinder and the hole are unrelated, you could take the dimension off of the datum feature and go to that. If you think that the cylinder and the hole mate up to another cylinder and hole, then the distance between those two features is important, and you could do some continuous dimensioning. Now you only do continuous dimensioning if you have a reason to do it. Alright, the next feature would be to this side of the part, and then the overall length of the part. Alright, so now let's go to the top view and dimension. So the first feature would be this hidden line that represents the little leg of the part, but we don't want to dimension a hidden line, so we're going to go over here in the right side view and do that. And then the distance to the hole in the cylinder. The next leg, again, over here in the right side view. And then the overall distance. Alright, the last things we need to dimension are the diameter of the hole and the diameter of the cylinder. Now you might be tempted to go ahead and put the diameter of the cylinder here, but looking at the top view, you know, we can't even tell whether this is the cylinder or this is the cylinder. So what we want to do is draw the eyes of the machinist down to the front view and say, this is the cylinder and this is where you're going to find the diameter of it. Now I might, you know, if I was in a computer program, take these dimensions and move these out a bit just to give this dimension a little room, but since I'm doing it with pencil, I'm not going to bother erasing and drawing them in again. Alright, so those are the dimensions for this part.